Today, we will be delving into the past to look at the ancient civilizations of classical Greece and the Roman Republic. We will be using the 5 categories of spice to determine which was the mightiest empire. Also note that when we refer to Greece, we will primarily be referring to the city-states of Athens and Sparta because they were the most advanced city-states in Greece at the time.
Classical Greece had a population of approximately 3 million people. In the city of Athens, there were 3 classes: active citizens, non-active citizens, and non-citizens. In Sparta, besides commoners, there were aristocrats and slaves.
The Roman Republic had approximately 50 million people. Rome had 3 main classes. The majority made up the common class, the wealthy made up the equestrian class, and senators made up the senatorial class. On a side note, the equestrian class had nothing to do with horses.
Greece had a better society because it was more egalitarian. As long as you were a male citizen, you had the same status as all the other male citizens. Classical Greece was arranged into city-states, the most prominent ones being Athens and Sparta. Athens was governed by a direct democracy, while Sparta was ruled by an aristocracy centered around a powerful military. The 2 city-states fought each other in the Peloponnesian Wars, a long and bloody war that left both city-states weak.
The Roman Republic was ruled by an indirect democracy. Elected officials, called senators, ruled the country. Law codes, like the 12 Tables, helped bring order to the land. The Roman Republic had more codified laws and were united rather than split into city-states like Greece.
Classical Greece was located on the mountainous Peloponnese Peninsula. Due to the lack of space, Greek city-states set up colonies around the Mediterranean, where they grew grains, olives, and grapes, and set up minor trade connections.
The Roman Republic was located in the Mediterranean, having controlled the areas like North Africa, Italy, Greece, and the Iberian Peninsula. The Romans used their capture of North Africa to produce grain for food. The Roman Republic had more territory, which allowed them to gain more resources.
Classical Greeks worshipped a pantheon of gods. They also had a much more intellectual life than the Romans, which included mathematics, medicine, astronomy, and even politics. They also developed the Ionic, Corinthian, and Doric architectural styles.
Romans subsidized public works like roads and aqueducts. They also had art and architecture that was larger than the Greeks. The Romans worshipped the same gods as the Greeks, but altered them slightly. The Romans had a better culture than the Greeks because they took much of what the Greeks had and improved upon it.
Greeks used silver and bronze currency and had taxes to support wars and public works. Also, they had slaves to work and create exports like oil, wine, pottery, and metalwork.
Romans also used silver and bronze currency. They did not have much taxes, but placed heavy levies upon the rich during times of need such as war or when they were building public works. The farmers were allowed to pay their taxes in wheat, which is how the government gave their citizens free bread and circus. Circus meaning arena games. The Romans had better economics than the Greeks because of their smart use of taxes, such as how they put greater taxes on the rich, unlike America today.
The Romans ended up being better than the Greeks, mostly because they took what the Greeks had and made it better. I don't even know why Greece came out to play. Greece should just go crying back to its mom.